Hi, it's Sandy again from Nana's Crafts and More. I had started making this beautiful full wreath that can hang in between a door, and I left a little bit left so I could show you how I made it. We're making this on a 12-inch frame, and I got the backing cut and zip tied. And I made some green leaves just sporadically on each side. And then I am going to show you, I left a couple. I tried a different method of like curling these leaves that worked out kind of nice for me. There's 7 in each section. So let me put this aside for 1 second let me not get ahead of myself. We're going to also put on this stunning center. I purchased it from Etsy, and these are individually made, so you have to wait a little bit to get them. But yeah, I think I got the colors here right. We've got some deep blue, and we've got some green, and then we've got the cream to kind of pull out some of the gold. So let me just put this aside for a second, and I will show you how I fold the petals. I took these curl side up. These are cut to 10 by 10. This is just deco mesh. I did use a wood burner to stop the fraying, and then I just turn it to make a triangle. I brought the top down to the bottom, and I just kind of wanted to make sure that I had like a point going on each side. What's going on down here doesn't matter, you're not going to see it. Then I folded it up in half, just almost right to the top. It's like a 1/2 inch away from the top. Can you see that? Just a 1/2 inch away from the top. And then what I did is I just put my hand here and I held it over. Instead of going on top, I just went off a little bit to the side. So it looks a little bit like a V. And all I did is I took the side and I started gently rolling it over. And when I got almost to the end, I just took that other end and I pulled it in. So it kind of looks a little bit like this, where I pulled this in. And I don't know, it turns out a little bit different. I liked it. I liked that it had a roll in the middle. Kind of reminded me of a different type of a flower. I've not seen these on YouTube before, so I don't know if I just like did something different, or created something new. I don't want to say I created anything new. I just like rolled it. So I will show you one more time, and then I'll bring the wreath back, and we will put these 7 pieces in and put our center on. So this form, I'll show you again the form, and I'll tell you how many pieces I actually had to burn. Just folding it in half, and keep them kind of close together, but like a V, and then rolling it. I did this because it's a lot easier on my hands. I'm having some trouble with my hands right now, so this seems to be a little bit easier when I'm rolling it, not having to hold it in place for so long. So I'm bringing the wreath form back, and as you can see on the back, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So I did 2, 4, 6, 8 in this section, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 in each section. And what I did is I kind of pushed them a little bit closer together and make sure I fluff them up. When I put the center on, these are going to get pushed down a little bit more. And I don't think you'll actually see any of the zip ties that I have holding these on. I did watch in another video that if you did have a problem, you could kind of glue your leaves together a little bit to make them stay down more, but I don't know if I'm going to actually have that problem with this wreath. So let me move some things out of the way. Put our center on this side. And I will start putting these in. I'm just using 4-inch zip ties. I didn't pre-do the zip ties. I do fix them a little bit, and this way I can just take the leaf and slide it in. I make sure that it's facing with the 2 leaves going out and not, let me get this in, and not sideways like this, up and down. You want to make sure that it's flat. And then if you have a problem with them like not staying, or if they're not staying straight, I did do some double zip tying on mine. And that could be just because I was using the my zip gun tool, and it might have made it too tight and it was pulling it. So I'm going to try to just hand do these. Let me show this over a little bit. You need to remember that when you put these on, the flat side of the zip tie, right here, the flat side, should be facing up. I usually forget and have to flip it over, but I'll just let you know so you don't have to make the same mistake as I do. This one looks like it's kind of pulling, so I like to kind of push these down a little bit too so they're not sticking out. This way. I'm going to be making another flower wreath after this. That's going to be, yeah, that kind of straightens it out a little bit. That is crooked. But my next one's going to be purple and white with a little bit of green, and it's going to have 3 like layers. And I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do an original center on it. I might just try something different and maybe put a sign, some kind of little sign in the middle, or depending on how much I have in the center here, will depend what I kind of pick out. Just want to make sure they're all touching up at the top. Okay, a little bit closer to the green. And it's, I think, gonna come along okay. I think I'll have good coverage. Just gonna straighten this one out. Might have to straighten the next one, but between there out. There, that's good. They're not so tight you can't like twist them back. Doing this, try not to play with your mesh too much, because even though I used a wood burner, it still will fray. So you have to be careful of that. Yeah, no, that was going the right way. We're doing here. All right, let's give it a little turn. I am only using the second row. My other flower wreath sold, so I wanted to make another flower wreath. Seems like there's a big interest in flower wreaths. And this one would hold up outside because it's all pretty much deco mesh. This might be able to be our last one. I think I might be one short, but I think we'll get enough coverage. me just take a quick look here. Just want to make sure we don't have too much space in between, that they're all like touching. I think with the leaves, it will be good. So we'll move on to the next step, because I'm sorry I didn't get to show you how I did these, but it's just a normal petal that I folded in a triangle to make it look like this. And I'm trying to keep these back so that when I put on my center, it won't show. So they are back a little farther than I normally would put them. But my center's pretty big, so I'm not too worried. Hold this. I keep all the same side, this finished side, all going to my left. This one. Fingers do not want to work today. Which is another reason I didn't really want to show the entire wreath, because I have to take some breaks every once in a while with my hands. So I thought I could do this last section and it would be good. Make sure I get like the longest or biggest one for coverage. I think this is going to be the one. Maybe I can slip it even under there. Trying to squeeze them together a little bit. All right, I think this is going to do it. All right, I think we have good coverage. I may have to end up gluing some of these together because some of the leaves are coming up, but I'm still thinking once I put our center on, I think we'll be all right. This did not come with the ties on it. So I've already put the glue and the felt and stuff on, and it's already cooled and dried so that we can use it. Kind of bring them together, giving them a gentle tug. Let's just take a look before I finish them off. Yeah, you have to adjust your leaves just a little bit to make sure that you don't have any just make it a little bit tighter. Do the same on this side. Yeah, I think I am going to have to end up gluing these a little bit to each other just to keep them down. These leaves need to get pushed together a little bit. Otherwise, that looks pretty good. It's our finished product. And all I'll be doing after I sign off and before I load this up is I will kind of stick some of the leaves together. I'll put a dot of glue on these outer leaves, kind of stick them together so they stay down. But for now, I'm done with this, and we can just take this zip tie and feed it back under. And this is not for me. I'm going to put it on my Etsy shop. So what I'll probably do is put felt on the back if it goes to sale. I'll put felt on it so that it doesn't show all of this. I know that the Dollar Tree has like a steering wheel thing you could put on here. It's white. I don't know if they sell it in a different color. I don't know if I'd want white on the back of this. I might just put like, I think I have blue felt or a green felt. I might put one of those two colors on the back. Here's our wreath. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you know when I upload more content. And please like. It'll help me out. If you want, I'd also appreciate if you could follow me on my Facebook business page under Nana's Crafts and More CO. Thanks again for watching. Bye.